we did not discuss this first. We were supposed to have a plan of action. He said, girl, y'all know he had to check me, right? Y'all know y'all got your relationship, he checks y'all, for those of you. He said, I don't have to discuss nothing with you. All you need to do is walk in faith and know that I already have everything worked out. I said, oh, well, okay. I said, okay, God, so can I tell you, I stand here today, I never missed a mortgage payment. We never not had food on our table. And my daughter never went without. But what I realized in that is, I was okay with getting that ding, you know, when your checking account say ding every 2 weeks because your payroll check is in there.
Right.
I was okay with that. Although I wasn't 100% happy, he decided to push me into the entrepreneurial journey a little bit differently. So if he had not removed me from my job, I would probably still be teaching today, right? Comfortable. Getting my every 2 week paycheck because it felt secure. And I didn't have to worry about whether I would have my mortgage payment that month or whether we would have food on our table. So I was okay with that. So, but the thankfulness of it is, I haven't looked back. I thought I was going to be drowning, but I have not looked back. I have run a successful business, the College Planning Services, which is Suited for Success, helping kids successfully navigate the college admissions process, taking kids from all over on college tours to visit colleges, working with over thousands of children, and I enjoy it and I love it. And the reason why I love it and enjoy it was because those same kids were me when I was in high school. I had no one to help. My mother did not go to college. She did not know how to help me with the college process. And the schools were overwhelmed and didn't know how to allocate working with 300 and 400 kids at one time. And so as a teacher, when those kids would come to me and I would hear them chatting about it on the side, my heart was heavy because I said, I feel their pain because I was them. I knew and I can see in them myself. But what I saw in some of the kids were, they weren't go-getters like me. So what would happen to those kids who didn't have that push, that drive, and that tenacity? They would probably be top A students but choose a community college. They would probably be middle tier kids and not go to college and just go get a job. So for me, I felt like it was my obligation to decide how I could assist and help these kids. And just like she said, I taught entrepreneurship. Jasmine was one of my entrepreneurship students. That's why to this day I love and honor what she's doing, because I know truly when she was in my class, I saw something in her that she didn't even know in herself. And I knew she was going to be gifted and talented. I knew she wasn't going to be that type of kid who goes and works for someone else. Because some of us don't have it in us to keep working on building someone else's platform when we know we have our own platform. And so when you're at a job, it is your dream funder. So for me, my job as a teacher, it set me up because when I lost my job, I had enough security to keep going. So let's fast forward a little forward. So I finished being a teacher, I went into the entrepreneurship business, and I have been a full-time entrepreneur in that College Planning Services for over 6 years. 6 years. But here's where it gets weary as an entrepreneur, because everybody wants to own a business, but no one wants to do the work. Right? Everybody says, oh, I can have my summers off, I can have my own schedule, I can work when I want to work. That is not how entrepreneurship works.
Amen.
I don't know where that dream got put out there or that myth got put out there. You work double hours. You work overnight shifts. You work when your mind is, you sleep, but your mind still works.
That's right.
Yeah, see, and if it's not, then you ain't really walking in your purpose and your passion. Because when you're sleeping, your mind is coming up with the next plan, the next idea, and the next thing that needs to be implemented, or the next thing you need to do. And social media keeps us moving even when we're not moving, right? Every day they change something new. I mean, every day social media changes. And I'm saying, wow, I can't keep up. Can they slow down? I can't keep up. And for some of us, we don't even really want to be on here, but we're forced to be on there, right? Because you're branding, right? So I enjoyed doing that. And so what I realized was 2 years ago, I figured, oh my gosh, I'm doing so well in my business. I'm doing great. I attended a conference in my area. I'm from Maryland. And I went to a conference I went to another conference first, and there was this lady there speaking. And I said, I like her. I like what she's about, and I'm going to just follow her and see what it's all about, right? You got to learn, stop just jumping on people, right? Everybody is not your cheerleader. And everybody you're not supposed to follow to try and see, because then you start worrying about and envying what they're doing, right? When you follow to learn, but not to envy. So I started following this lady, and watching what she was doing. And then I saw her one day. I'm at